Hi students, hope all of you are fine. I am Mantra Banerjee Bhumi from the Department of Electronics and Telecommunication Engineering, which is accredited by NBA. As you all know that we are facing an unprecedented situation. This pandemic is affecting our life. This is rapidly changing the way of our living. It is also affecting our education system. But however, we have to move ahead. We have to adopt this new normal situation. That's why I am here today. As you all know that we have to perform 8 experiments in microprocessor lab, and we already completed 5 experiments before lockdown, and remaining 3 experiments we will perform today. As you all know that the program is written in assembly level language, and the microprocessor don't understand the assembly level language, so we have to convert the assembly level language in the machine level language. And we all know that each instruction has its equivalent hex value or hex code. So this is the data sheet from where we wrote the hex value, hex code or opcode of this instruction. So I am just showing you how to enter the program in our experimental kit. This is the 8085 experimental kit. So I have just wrote all the instructions hex code here. I am just entering the hex value into the kit. Reset exam memory. At first we have to create a memory block. That is, we have to put the 4 datas into the location. Today our first experiment is to find the largest number in an array. Okay. So suppose this is a memory block. This is a memory block, and we have 4 consecutive memory locations. Suppose this is 2050, this is 2051, and this is 2052, 2053. And in these memory locations, there are 4 datas. One is suppose 92, 23, 56, and suppose FF. These are 4 datas. Microprocessor has to find out the largest number among these 4 datas. Okay. So I am explaining the procedure first. Then I will come into the programming. What happened? At first, 92 will be compared with the 23. First location is 2050 and data is 92. Next location is 2051 and data is 23. At first, the comparison will happen with 92 and 23. Between these 2 data, microprocessor will find out which is greater. We can see from here that 92 is greater, and microprocessor will move the largest data into the accumulator. Keep it in your mind that largest data always move to the accumulator. So between this 92 is highest, so accumulated data is 92. After that, this 92 will be compared with the location of 2052, that is 56. Next comparison will be between 92 and 56. Among these 2 data, 92 is highest, so accumulator value will remain 92. There will be no changes. After that, this 92 will be compared with FF. As you know, FF is highest number, then the value of accumulator will be replaced by FF. So this is the procedure of find out the largest number. We can see here that this was first comparison, this was second comparison, and this was third comparison. Okay. So if we have 4 data, then comparison will be 3 times. data is 5 number of data is there, then the comparison will be 4 times. Okay, the number of data, always the comparison is less than the number of less than the number of data present in the memory location. So come to the programming. So I said that there will be three comparisons. Okay, counter value will be C, mem behind C, 03 means move immediate data 03 to register C. So the value of C register will be 03. Now we have to collect the data from 2050. So we have to point 2050 to point any memory location. We use the instruction LXI. So write LXI H, 2050, and the value of HL register pair will be, will be 2050 after executing this instruction. Okay. Now we have to move this data, the value of 2050, that is 92, to accumulator. So for this purpose, we use the instruction move, right? Move A, M. M means we always denote HL register pair as a M. Only HL register pair is denoted by M. Move A, M means the value of 2050, that is 92, will be copied to the accumulator. So after executing this instruction, the value of accumulator will be 92. So we have received the first data. Now we have to take the second data. So we have to increment the value of 2050 to 2051. So to increment, for implementation, we use the instruction INX. To implement any register pair, we use the instruction INX. So we write INX H. The means of this instruction, the value of HL register pair is incremented by 1. So the new value of HL register pair is 2051. 1 incremented was 2050. At first was 2050. After the executing this instruction, the value will be 2051. Okay. We said that we have to compare these two instructions. I said you before that I have to compare these two instructions. So for comparing purpose, we use an instruction CMP. CMP instruction is used for compare between two data. So if we write CMP M means the value of HL pair is now 2051. So I said that HL pair is noted by M. So compare M means the value of accumulator is compared with the 23. So now the value of M is 23. Okay. When you compare between two data, two conditions arise. One is A may be greater than M or A may be less than M. When you want to compare between two data, two conditions may arise. Either A is larger than M or A is smaller than M. If A is larger than M, then there will be no carry or no borrow. If A is less than M, so there will be condition of carry generation. We have to remember this number. If A is greater than M, so there is no carry. If A is less than M, there will be a carry. Okay. So in first condition, we are comparing A with M. So in this condition, we can see the value of A is greater than M. So there will be no carry. In first condition, there will be no carry. So we use the instruction JNC. The full form of JNC is jump if not carry. Right? So this means that after executing the instruction, the microprocessor will jump in some location. Okay, jump JNC. So I said in earlier that the value of accumulator must be the larger, will contain much the larger number. So in this comparison, we can see that accumulator is 92, largest number is in the accumulator, so there is no replacement. So we only decrement the DCR value. So our first comparison is completed. So decrement the DCR value. DCR C was 0.3. So this will be decremented by 0.2 as the first comparison is done. This is decremented by 0.2 DCR C, and this is loop 1 where it will jump. If there is no carry, the microprocessor will jump from this location to this location, and he will decrement. Microprocessor will decrement the value of counter C, and there will be checking J and J. Jump if not 0. This instruction always follow the value of C. Value of C, whether the value of C is 0 or not. If it is the value of C is not 0, then the process will continue again. We can see from here that the value of C is now 0.2. So it will return back to the location of here. This is the location 2. This is the location 2. So location 2 is INX 8. So the value of 2050 is now 8 here is 2051. Now INX 8 will execute. So the value of 2051 will be 2052. Now the value is 8 register pair is 2052. 2052, data of 2052 is 56. Okay. Accumulator still now is 92. Next, compare M. Now M means 8 register pair, that is 2052, and the value of 2052 is 56. So the value of M will change. The value of M is 56. Compare M. They now the 92 and 50. There will be comparison between 92 and 56. Again, the condition is there. If A is greater than M, no carry. If A is less than M, there will be carry. In this condition, we again can see that 92 is highest value, then the value of M, so there will be no replacement. So JNC jump if not carry, there is no carry, so it will jump the location of L1. L1 means DCRC, that is decrementation of value of C. So the value of C is decremented again by 1, that is 0.1. Again checking J and Z, jump if not 0. The value of C is now 0.1, so it is not 0. So it will jump again the location of L2. Again in the L2 location, L2 is INX8. Again the value of H register pair will be incremented by 1, that is 2053. That is 2053. Now the value of H is 2053. Again compare M. Now the value of M is the FF. The value of FF is M is FF. Now look at this condition. A is 92, M is FF. Here this condition is satisfied, that is A is less than M. So there will be a carry. So this will not, the condition is jump if not carry. If carry is not generated, then it will jump to this location. But as there is a carry, so this will not come this location. So this will come here. That is, we have to move the highest value FF to accumulator. Move A, comma M. So now after this, after executing this instruction, the value of accumulator will be replaced by FF. So we get the highest value in the accumulator. Now the instruction will come, the processor will come this instruction, that is GCRC. The C will again incremented by 1, that is 0 0. There will be checking J, NZ, jump if not 0. So there is 0, so it will not jump to the location A2. It just go out from the loop, and there will be instruction STA 2054, means store the value of accumulator to the location of 2054. The value of accumulator is what? 55. So the accumulator will store the value in the 2054 location. And next, the instruction is halt. This is the of to find the largest number in a given array. Now I will show you in the microprocessor kit. Reset exam memory. So first creating the memory block. Memory block is from 2050 location. In the 2050 location, the data is, I have given 92. In 2051, the data is 23. In 2052, data is 56. And in 2054, the data is FF. Reset. Now I am entering the program. The starting location of our kit is 2000. The 2000, the first instruction is MVIC, and the opcode of MVIC is 0E. Next, the value 03, next 21, next 50, next 20, next 7E, next 23, next BE, next D2, 0C, 20, 7E, 0D, C2, 06, 20, 32, 54, 20, 76. Next, reset, go, starting location, fill. The program is executed. Now we will check the result. Where we will check the result? I wrote that STA 2054. So the output of the accumulator, the value of the accumulator will be stored in the location of 2054. So if we go in the location of 2054, we will find out the highest value, that is FF. Okay. Thank you.